So, laser calibration target. I left some notes here last time. Right. This is how the counter works. Okay. The real pain in the ass of this puzzle is the fact that this has to go up and down. Right. Up the music a notch. Okay. Can do. How is this? Okay. Hold on while I try to figure this out again. I need to make sure, first of all. Aha! Not good enough. This has to go all the way to the ground. That means that this has to be on the floor. But if this is on the floor, it can't be moved. I'll prove it. Yep. So this can't move if it's touching the floor. Or that, either for that matter. Well, now, I could have this run by and then turn and get the top row swiped. Oh, I'm having a better idea. Possibly. Still, there's 5 of you. Alright. I got an idea. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Okay. Let's try the other rotator. Okay. Now, just hold still while I think about this for a second. Okay. No matter how I do this, it's going to be a pain, especially since it's 5 rows tall. But swipe it once on the bottom row, turn it, and drop it 1. I can swipe the second row, turn it, drop it, swipe the third row, turn it, drop it, swipe the 4th row, but then to get that final row, I don't know what to do because I'll have stuff in the way. A counter. Maybe it's gonna be slow, but all right. I need to see something right here. Okay. Paint across the bottom row. Then I could have a pusher cover it. And a track running around the other way. This might be doable. Okay. gotta be like that. Okay. That's what I thought would happen. I can't quite... Unless I use a lifter to lift it one tile higher. Here. Which I could do. Oh, that would be a problem. Yeah, okay. Alright, you know what? Alright, hold on. Upside down lifter. Oh, right. Okay. Then what I could do... No. Hey, how about that? What's about that? Okay. Now, I needed to move one over. I needed to move one over. I love these things that unpack themselves like this. This might create problems further down the line. I don't know. Okay. Alright, you gotta keep moving. Or the next one could push you, but that'd be dumb. Alright. Okay, you need to move a few more. At this point, I could rotate you. But... I need you to drop one tile and rotate. To rotate it here. I can do that potentially. No. Don't get in the way of the piston. But it could come from this side. It just has to spit out, and that could rotate. That way. Then I've got the problem of dropping it if I do that. Okay, I need some kind of clever trick. I need it to go down one and rotate. How? It's a shame I don't have a trick to just lower this whole thing. Make the lifters have slightly less power. Reduce power to the lifters! No, not an option. Alright, if I made one more, it'll drop and catch. That's what I need to do. Got it. Okay. Now... What have I done? Oh. That's a problem. There's a trick I can do somehow to make this go just one further. I just don't know what that trick might be. I need this to move one tile more. Without actually putting a thing there. Okay, here's a thought. Okay. Since I was gonna do this later, I could do this now instead of later. Okay. Oh, can't do that. Yes, this will work. Okay. Now I just need something. Well, there might be a better way I can do this, but for the moment... Alright, for the moment, we'll just do this ugly thing. We won't be particularly cunning about this yet. What's going on? I just covered it with a block. You can't lift anymore. You fall. You fall onto this treadmill that pushes you the other way now. What's the problem? No, seriously, what the hell's the matter? I was sure if I covered the lifter over, it would stop lifting. Right? That's how this worked. What if I used a block instead? It's still lifting through the block. The hell is going on? You're supposed to drop! Ah, but it was so perfect. It would go down, and that would get the second row, then it would pass this way, and this way, and that would get the whole thing white. And then I could just go over there to get this red dot. But the plan was so good. But... Okay. There's another way I can do this. Okay. There's another way I can do this. Yes. Alright. Fine. You want to be that way about it? Fine. A blocker holding the lifter. Oh. Yeah, that would be a problem. And you can't work when you're touching the floor. Hate that. That's ruined several of my clever schemes already. Okay. Well, and I'm already working on the bottom row, so this just doesn't work. Go back to the up-down design, or... Okay. Fine. Well, this was cool. Pity it doesn't work. Okay. Let me see. How many crosses this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I guess that's okay. Okay. Now... somewhere around here, we'll get the exact details correct. Oh. Okay. I have not yet looked at this week's mutation. So I was just talking in Discord, I may be starting to do the multiplayer practice sooner than you might expect, but more on that. So I don't know what this mutation is, though. We were talking yesterday that you had to have Alarak carry you, and that it was a defensive one. So that's all I know. If you want to spoil it, I guess you can. It's not that big a deal. But yeah, as soon as I finish Infinifactory, I think I'll be turning Mondays over to StarCraft 2 multiplayer. This is the second to last, I think. This is the last campaign I can see, the last missions. I'm generally doing 2 puzzles a day, and there's only like 4 puzzles left in this, maybe. But there's probably one more batch after that, so... I'm guessing 2 weeks, unless they're hella horrifically nasty. Which, given that it's endgame, they could be puzzles from hell. So, could be. Okay, let me see. Alright. Okay, 1 higher. Of course, yeah, it would need to be 1 higher. AoE? Well, the kings of AoE are Han and Horner, in my opinion, but Han and Horner are terrible at defense. Let me think for a moment. Who do I have that can AoE? Zagara is really good with her banelings and scourges, but, well, I mean, she does have both spore crawlers and spine crawlers, so she could. I've never tried her in a defense holdout mission, but I'm not convinced she would be good at it. Artanis has some AoE with his Reavers. And his zealots that spin axes. Artanis can AoE pretty well, actually. And he might be okay at a holdout. The only other option... Rainer's got siege tanks. Well, so does Swan. Siege tanks are AoE. Oh, these puzzles? Yeah. This one's a real pain in the ass. I thought I had a solution, and it didn't work. Because it turns out that I can't cover one of these to prevent it from working. I can put a block on top of it and hold it there, and it will still be pushing things up. Frustrating. So I just respect. See, the pain is I need to paint this wall. And my first thought was to make the wall go up and down, but now I'm thinking of a back-forth motion. So this should work. Okay, painted. Painted. Okay. Here's where I would rotate and get the third row. Ha! Pushes it forward. Okay, that would be a game over, though, if it got pushed forward again. Because that would paint a side that's not supposed to be painted. Alright, I can fix that. I can fix that somehow. Hold on. Shoot. Right, of course. Because that's been holding it in place the whole time. What if I put a 7 here? This might be the easiest solution. Yeah, that one. That's the one I meant. No, it's not going to get time to trigger. I need these to hold fire just a second longer. So... this? No, because then it can't move forward and back. Little fussy details like that. That would be the easiest solution, though. Gotta just chill out for a second and not push it. Alright. Fine. One higher. There. What? Ah, crap. That would make sense. Yes, that would be one too many. Oh, yes. I can get away with this one. No, I can't, because I can't hook it up to the line without... Yeah, I can't do that, I can't do that, I can't do that. Ah! I just need you to not push forward. How hard is that? Just don't push forward for another second. Is there anything else I could attach you to? There really isn't. Yes, there is. Now that I've freed this space, I can do this. Fine. Look at this silly looking thing. No, that won't work because that will block the wall. It's always something. What the hell? Alright, fine. You know what? The wall goes out this way. Okay, how about this? Ah, shit. Hold on. Okay, come on. Gotcha! 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 Okay. Now we can try these. No? How about a number 7 instead? No, can't just turn it like that, huh? We'll figure this out. Painting the top first, then push the thing to the side and elevate the conveyor to another floor. Going the other way instead of going down, going up. If I had a series of pushers, each one linked differently. Let me see what that would look like. I would then have to have this. This would be, no, it would be like this. There's problems with that, but it would have a block sticking out behind and a push thing underneath. Obviously, it couldn't be directly touching like this. So it would be lifted up. When this one backs up, it would go up a floor. And then when this one backs up, it would go up another floor. It's an interesting idea. If I can't get this to work out, I might try it. Alright, let me see. Okay. So far, so good. Direction. Come on. There! Okay. We're here. Okay. 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 Right. On this side, pushers. Okay. Okay. Okay, it's gonna need to go this way again. No, this way. Yes. Okay. Okay. Yes, a lifter can move an entire chunk of any number of blocks around. As long as none of those blocks attach to anything solid, because that would anchor it. But hold on, before I go into that, let me try this. So, those get pulled back, but the same one goes over here and turns these on. Oh, 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 oh. Okay. Okay. Now. Okay, if I want it to go down another row, I won't be able to rely on this. Hold on. Okay, hold on. I might, this just might. No, 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 down there. Okay, hold on. Okay, you need to be one higher. Okay. Okay, now I need you. Wait a second. Here. Here, hold on. What? No. I can anchor it right there. Yes. Sometimes I feel like a mad scientist while I'm doing this. Okay. Okay, and look at that. Now it's ready to be pushed the other direction again. I don't think I even need this. As long as the wall stays here the entire time, this will work. Oh, yeah. Some of the tools in Factorio. Some of the tools in Factorio would make this, would just be insane here. Okay, so I just need to put a pair that comes out here again on this side. That spits out the next track here. And we can keep this back forth thing going. So I hate trying to visualize this. Put those boxes in front of me, and I don't know why it did, but it threw off my whole. Okay. So you need to be. The next set needs to be. No, stop that. Here. Should be able to do that. Okay. It would be here. That would mean putting the box here. Okay. Okay. So now, what does it sense? Well, it can just sense. Here. No. Wait. No, it's gotta sense a block higher. Oops, that's a problem. There. It fell down. That would be why it fell down. There. Okay, next. Oh, okay, we'll fix that. Yes. Okay. You've got to stay lit a little longer there. At least until here. You need to turn off here. I can't put you there. I can think of a dozen tools that would make this easier, but I don't have such things, so. Put a sensor here. This will stay out for too long, but maybe that's okay. Maybe a smidge of inefficiency isn't the end of the world. Considering what a mess this project already is, yeah, I guess we'll be okay. Okay. Hey. Okay. I'm gonna need you to go one more over. Oh crap, how am I gonna do this? Yeah, that's what I thought would happen. I need you to just this is okay. It's not okay. I have to make it back one more time, at least, and this setup won't do it. No. Not unless you stop scanning. Alright, I can do this. Okay, hold on. I got it. Here. That would make sense. So much hosing! Okay. Are we above that? Good. Okay. Whitewashing a wall. Who knew it was this hard? I should have asked Tom Sawyer to help me with this. He'd have figured out a better way of doing it. Alright. We've just about finished. Okay, we're gonna have a terrible cycle rate, a terrible footprint, I think, a terrible block score. But it will be solved, and we'll just be happy with that. Okay. Now. This gets repeated here. Okay. 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 Now, these need to pop out when the block falls here. I think this is the moment. So... Whoa, wait a second. Are these upside down? Ah! Why would I do that? Okay. Ah ha 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 ha! Okay, let's lower this input rate. My cycles suck. Okay, you can just slow down there, wall. Wall B. No, wall B. How far can I pull this input rate down? Okay. And then all I need to do is put one here at the bottom. It should make the noises of a printer, a dot matrix printer, the whole time it's doing this. That's what it should do. Okay, it looks to me like I need to... Hold on. Hold on. Okay, I'm crushed. I can't move. But I did clearly see one thing. And that is... that I can get away with this. And that'll solve that production issue. Something's wrong. Oh, that would be what's wrong. Hold on. Okay, go, 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 go. Ah, what's a sensor doing there? No, 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 one of these. It really should make dot matrix sounds when it's doing all this. How the hell did that corner dot get painted? Okay. Oh, because I moved this over here. Shit. I really need it here. Alright, fine. Let's put it back where we had it before. Yeah, I never have gotten to try Minecraft. Okay, so we're gonna be back to the former problem, but at least it's thorough. Okay, now right here, you know what? This is as slow as it goes. I kind of need it to go this way again. I really do. I've surrounded this thing on all sides. There's no other way for it to get that final pass. It has to go by this way. So this has to cut it out. I need a kill switch. I need a kill switch to shut this up. This little production problem, if I solve it, the entire puzzle's a win. Such a stupid problem. It's such a stupid problem, but it obstructs the whole mess. Alright, I have this whole lovely tool belt here. Could just grind the walls to dust, but that wouldn't help any. Wall has to get at least this far. I can't move them over because they touch this and therefore not work. Man, I wish I could replace this stupid post with a lifter to hold the painter up there. Oh man, that would... If I could move the paint thing around instead of having to move the wall, this would be so easy! Just be like, yeah, sure, I'll just run this thing back and forth. Alright, let me see, let me think. If I reversed these... Okay. Okay. Really, it doesn't matter if they're sticking out the whole time or not. The only time that they actually need to retract is when it's done with this level. So... No, stop misbehaving. Okay. And then it'll be too late when it's finished. Okay, so... Retract! Okay. Okay. What's objecting you now? Obstructing. Is this? Okay. No, you can't pull back before that moment. There's no other place I can stick it. On this level. What can I do? So close. Okay. Let's see. I put... Yes, there is another way I can set this up. Somewhere around here. That's it. Okay. That's it. Okay. Now I need to flip it and get it out of there. Is this the right direction? No. I might have to move it further. Shit. Well, I suppose I could put a lifter here if I have to. No, it's clear. It's completely clear. It's completely clear. Okay, that's it. Okay. Nope. Okay, we'll have to do something about that. Come on. Why can't you just swing out this way? What's obstructing you? Why not? I bet it's this wall here. I bet it's being like, technically, you can't do that. Okay, here. Okay, that's it. That's exactly what I want. You know, I have this neat idea with a counter, but something just occurred to me. Something absurd. What if I just swung it like that onto the exact spot? 1, 2, 3. This is kind of brilliant. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Something like this. Something like this. Something like this. Hold on. Okay. This went by faster than expected. Why does the second piece not work? Yeah, that, I'll sort that out in a minute. I'm worried about that too, but I want to finish this before I go messing with the next one. I want to get my first one in, then I'll sort out that. Okay, let me see. To start with, I am a point too high. And I need to be one more point over. And then I can fix that. Okay. And then I need to be one more over that way as well. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's definitely no good. It's not high enough. Oh shit, that works. One tile closer and it's in the... No, it'll slide. It'll be a mess. Hold on. We gotta get this correct. Yeah, you're gonna lift it every time. Alright. Okay, everything's attached. Okay. Boop. Boop. Gotcha. Perfect dot. Okay. Now, at this moment, all we do... Okay. Okay. Hey, it is the Japanese flag. Kinda. Except the wrong shape. It's gotta be round. Land of the rising sun. Not the red square. Okay, let's see. So we got it. Perfect. Let me see. Oh, hell. I can just do this. And I can just have one faced like this. Done. Now I just have to solve production issues. Ah! Okay, fine. Let's see what happens. That's what I thought you were gonna do. You're gonna be like, no, I'm gonna move all the way over because there's a thing. Okay, fine. If you want to move all the way over, you have to do it here. This is the win. Except for the thing we gotta worry about next. Okay. Now, as for you, what's happening here is that the wall is still in the way, isn't it? This can't move out again. Okay, this here is still tripping, which is preventing this from popping out. I think I can solve this entire problem with one block. There. Woo! I fixed it with one block! Until the third one gets stuck. Great. Is each one going to be one block worse than the one before it? Or did I solve it definitely? I solved it definitively that time. Okay. Whew. Well, first of all, I don't need this cool thing. Okay. Now comes that part where we try to see if we can be stingy. My ire is immediately drawn to this, but I don't think I can really save any. For 5. Okay, that's a start. You're superfluous. Okay. One block here. Saves a number of blocks there. Okay. You are unnecessary. Yes, you are. You are very necessary. My mistake. It's good to test it periodically when you're doing this kind of thing, because you're likely to screw everything up somewhere and then be like, shit, what did I do? Where did I do it? Honestly, I don't think I can really make this any better. I think that this wreck is kind of, every piece kind of needs to be where it is. Somebody craftier than I may come up with a better way of doing things, but... Alright. Now we just observe this hideous beast in action. Paint, 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 paint. So this is basically the slowest way you could possibly do this. The input rate does not go lower than this. So at least in one regard, I've made the worst invention I've ever done. I can't believe how easy... I thought the red dot was going to be the really hard part. I had this idea of a couple of pushers pushing it back and forth to stamp it with a complicated timer, and it's just like, nah. Nah, we just do that. Flip, done. How did people get lower cycle scores than the worst? Okay. Wow. Dead average. Almost nobody did it faster than this. My footprint and block, though, are below average. Well, oh well. I'm honestly surprised I did this well comparatively. Life support system. This needs to be painted too, does it? No paints. What am I looking at? Is this round? What kind of crazy madness architecture is this? It's not a square. Oh, this time the planet's above me. Okay, what the hell am I doing? Life support system? This looks like something I'd encounter in a Metroid dungeon. I don't know what, though. Hey, what the hell is this?
Maruvo kid is fascinated by you soft-skinned meatbags, no offense, but doesn't care about me, last of my sort, lone wanderer Ortis, nobly traveling the stars, building things for you. I don't like it.
Okay. 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 Right. Right. Of course they'd fall right out immediately. Of course they would. It'd been so nice to roll these under and then have them fall down into place and then... But no. That just cannot be, cannot happen. Fine. I'll accept that. Okay. Well, we could try to do it this way. So, first off, before we go any further, okay, that's the correct height. Okay, now, okay. That'll fuse those. Not the most elegant way of doing things, alas. Okay, now we have a problem. Okay, these have to get here, and those have to get there. Right. Okay. Then I could take a pair of welders. No, welders. Okay. I need you to take slightly longer. Slightly longer, somehow. Slightly longer somehow. Well, I hate doing this kind of thing. Almost. 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 What if I turn the input rate way up? Simple, brutal, effective. That's the problem. These are added complications. I have it. Okay, as long as I stick to max production speed, I have all of these. Got it. Got it. Okay, all I need to do now... Oh, I can't use a laser to do this, can I? Of course not. There's a thing in the middle still. I need to knock two. What a pain. Alright. Well... I could try to spin it around with a single pair, but no. I know what I'm gonna do. I know exactly what I'm gonna do. Okay. No. Number 8. Okay. Gotta go back one more. Okay. Then I need a mirror of that. Man, I wish there was a copy-paste button. I've wished that a few times. Okay, this one should actually come together fairly easily now that I'm looking at it. Okay. Downward sensor. Not quite. Okay, fine. Okay. No. Okay. Now, I need something that makes it pull back. Somehow it needs to pull back so that the next one can push. That's all I need at this point. A retract button. Alright, new plan. Okay. We're going to scan. Okay. Okay. All right. If I get this right, this is an old Factorio trick. I built an entire power system that used stuff like this, like a backup generator. It's the stupidest thing that probably anybody who's actually good at the game did something 1,000 times more clever than. But I really loved my backup power generator. It was so stupid how it worked. Okay. Too long. Okay. Okay, too fast. Too slow. Too fast, too slow, too slow, too fast. Faster but slower. Faster but slower. Maybe I can get it with adjusting the input rate. Ah, that's where it screws up. Can't adjust the input rate too much or that section will fall apart. Just time you in exactly with that. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's still perfect. Oh, well, at that point it got stuck. Okay, but 10 is all I need anyway. It looks like I've got it timed. Okay. Okay. Good. Okay. That's 2 of them. Now I need to force it through another pair. Okay. Okay. Now here's the second set comes in. Okay. Is there enough space for it? 1, 2, 3. No. Not here, there isn't. Okay. If I do this just right... If I do this just right... If I'm just right. There's gonna be a perfect sweet spot. There's gonna be a... There's gonna be a perfect sweet spot. Okay. Slightly too soon. Too soon. Okay. Almost. again. Okay, there's the problem. Alright. Whoops. No, no, not you! Oh, this might be it. Okay. Oh. Oh, yeah. This would have to be here. And I'm missing a connection there. Okay. Ah, no! Shit. I really want to use the same one for both, but it's not quite possible. Or is it? Alright, let's try this further down the line. No, you want to move that way to get with that, don't you? Man, I wish I could just rotate you and put you back through the same thing. That'll save me 2 blocks there. Alright. That'll give me 10. Wait a second. Wait a second. Can't turn, huh? This might work, though. Okay. Okay, maybe I have it. Maybe I can pull it off. If I but do this. Hold on. Okay. Okay, hold on. This is kind of perfect, but... Okay, yeah, okay. Okay. Oh, that won't work. Perfection. then it turns away. Because this is going out just a split second too soon. Maybe. This probably isn't gonna work. This can't possibly work. But it's so close. If I could just find a little fussy detail that would just... Alright. Why won't you turn, though? Why won't you turn, though? Okay. I have some really freaking weird ideas. Really freaking weird ideas. Because it's perfect up until you won't turn. This is a really bad idea. Yep. Really bad idea. No, the input rate is set. I need to clear this faster. I can't let the next one push it out. It's gotta be the moment that this... Okay, and then in this instant, it has to be pushed. Right here. The simplest way, I have crazy ideas, but there's a much easier way to try to do this. If I just had a track push out. Right here. All I need is the right thing to be sensed. Could it be so easy? No, this won't work. This is too simple. This is too simple. This will never work. Yeah, it'll never work. But it is so close. Retracted a second sooner. That would require having a second scanner here and a separate line. There's no help for it. This might do it. It's horrible because it involves this second line going all the way around. But here. Oh, yeah. Stupid. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 perfect ones. It's so dumb, but it works. It's so dumb that it requires a second pipe that has to connect to a single variable. Yes, it is dumb because it's up here. But there's no reason that it has to be up here. This can be anywhere. Okay. 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 All of these. Okay. Okay, that pipe is still gonna have to go across the top like that, of course. This one only needs to connect to here. So the first thing that would have to move is this would go here. And these would be here. But which one goes to which pipe? I don't know. But it's not really that big an issue. Got it right from the first try. Okay, all components set. All I need to do is combine them. Why is it a pain in the ass to combine them? The hard part should be done. Alright, let's see. Wedge these into the holes, weld. Okay, 2 of these. Alright, what are we doing here? Here we are. Okay. Now, these need to fall into their appropriate slots. So, pair of welders here. There. Hell, I don't even need to do that. These things can fall into their places, and it can just roll through the welder and rotate. And then get fed 2 more. Okay. Well, if that's what I'm doing... you're in the wrong slot. Can't use the overhead welders because this weird-ass setup is fine. Okay. So you're gonna have to be here. No. No, right. This was the correct setup because a pair of pushers okay. Where does the overflow go? I don't know. Okay. Wrong tile slightly. Okay, that's fine. Okay. So, check this out. Okay. Goes here. The moment it's sensed that it's in position, roll these on. Then this will get pushed by the next one through a pair of welders. Rotate once. I'll just have to make sure that a couple of these roll to the next position in unison. Easy peasy. Wow, I can get away with this. I can get away with this. Look at that. Oh. I can almost get away with this. Okay, that's fine. We'll do that then. Alright? Alright. So... no, I can't. Because this would be in the way. Then instead, I'll have to use a sideways one. Okay. Okay, gets pushed. I can just have a pair of welders here. I can put the welders... Boof! And, I don't know what's holding them up yet. Let's see. Okay. Oh. Oh, right! Even simpler. And here I was already having images of things flowing down. Oh, yeah, no. Much easier than what I was thinking. Is that wide enough? I think I got that wrong somehow. No, I got that right. Okay. Okay. Then, once you're over here, okay. Now, once you're over here, okay, I need need to have 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on, something's weird going on. That's a problem. Solution is right here. I might have to lower this tile. No, downward sensor. I don't use them very often. That would be a problem, wouldn't it? I need them to reload. If I had a higher, I could have them drop in, but I don't. I couldn't. Feels a little bit absurd. How high are these again? Alright. This feels a tad silly. Close long enough? No, you need to be a conveyor. And that leaves you with a horrible problem all of a sudden. Problems. Ugly solution. Okay. And now for you. Ah! Now what? Okay. Hold on. You're each getting 2. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay, all that fuss just to get that working properly. Okay, it is though. It is though. Now, all of that. But we're gonna make it more complicated now. Okay. Because we're also gonna push out 2 more. Okay. Something's altogether wrong. Okay, let's see. Okay. I put 1 block here. Okay. Okay, look at that. But I need you to keep going. You need to get to this side, and very rapidly. Well... Also, there may be a problem in the production on the second push. Aha! You're not loading. Okay. Let's sort out this production snag first. Okay. I have a weird idea. Okay. So that one's all sealed in place, right? Hold on. Something's wacky about my production first. Okay. 2 are on the line. The next one's in place. 2 more are coming in for him. Okay, sealed. Now what about you? Many ugly possible ways I could do this. I could push 1 up, over, and drop it down on this side using lifters. I could rotate it 2 more times and try to shove it in over here. I could Could I use a pusher? No, slow down. Oh, got paused at the exact right moment. Okay, so now you're here. Okay. Then, after the first one falls, I could shoot out a second one with a pusher. It wouldn't be fast enough. Push one this way. The other one. Since it rotates like that, I can get away with having a block here. And this shouldn't interfere in any way with it, right? Of course it does. So close. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Okay, this might be workable. This might be workable. This might be workable. This might be the solution. What's the matter now? Why can't you rotate? It's these, isn't it? I can deal with that. I can put them way the hell over there. Okay. Figure out what comes next. Okay. I have one snag to figure out and we're done. But that snag's a doozy. Okay. So the first one passes through. Kicks things, gets pushed to kick the next one. Somehow isn't ready in time. Can't rotate because it's pushing this thing and this thing's in the way. First, let's test this before I go any further. No. This has to go here to work. Is this where I had it? Fine. Hell, they can be fused here for all I care. If they need to be fused at all, I might even try to do it unfused. Okay. But at some point on this ride, now, this crap needs to move forward. Everything looks like it'll work. Everything looks... Ah! No! This tool. How far? All right. 1, 2, 3. How's this? Okay, we're getting a build-up. Shouldn't be. Preventing you from turning number 2. All right. We'll move this whole mess over 2 more blocks. Okay, this time it has to work. enough time. Alright. Maybe. We've got the perfect balance possibly here. Please. If this doesn't work, I'm in trouble. Shit. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. Doesn't have enough time to fall. How can I fix this? Instant. Right? No, because it'll jam everything up if there's a delay. I need 3 more instants? Okay. I could kick you across this way. But there's this in the way. Everything is too tight. Okay, I gotta get number 2 over and around faster. If I could reverse these 2 things, it would work, but I can't think of a way to do it. See, here's the problem. The lifter is just going to lift. That won't allow the second one to get into position. If only I could move this whole mess to this side, though, and still get one to this. It would work then. It would be fast enough. But I can't do it. Not like this, I can't. I have to make them separate tracks. I have to make them separate tracks. Unfortunate, but necessary. That side. Okay. Okay. Okay, that is correct. Now, is that gonna get in the way? It would get in the way there. just weld it here and worry about it later. Okay. That gets that where it needs to be. Now... Okay, however ugly it is, we can refine it, clean it up later. Of course. All right, you, go. No! What happened? Everything was working. Okay, the first batch goes perfect. Second batch goes perfect. Something goes wrong with number 3. What is it? Okay. I'm not loading fast enough. Everything back here is... These are empty hollow tubes. Oh. You haven't had time to fall down yet. You know, if I pitched just one of these off to the side, I'd have the time. I could put a counter when it gets to 3, it could just push the, or yeah, just push one off. I could do that. I could just kick one out of the whole mess. And then it would work. What's happening over here? That moment, the backlog got so much that it fell behind production. Everything's fine here. The problem lies over here. Four. But here we've got only 3. Could that be the problem? Perhaps a very simple solution is in order. Yep, that's all it required. It needed to be a 4 because it's kicking out 4. Yeah, okay. Nice simple solution there. Alright, what about you? Okay, wrong tile. Okay. Okay, what about you? Ah, shit. Yep, that old problem. Unfortunate. I don't have a good way of doing that. I have to use 2 separate tracks here instead of the one. I can't put one here because it'll be lifted. Yep. Yeah, this is abysmal. The players who've made it this far in the game are going to be the good players who are really good at this stuff. They're not going to make a mess like this. Still, I solved it. That was more difficult than it at first looked. Highest possible cycle score. Nobody was ever able to do a better cycle score. Surprisingly reasonable footprint score? Dead middle and block. I can't believe this. How many people didn't... Wow. I don't believe this. Okay. So all the puzzles left that I can see are the space buoy and resistance shuttles. Depending on how hard they are, it might take me, I might get it all next Tuesday, or it might not be done till Thursday. I'm pretty sure that there is... Maybe by this time people are burnt out. They're just like, whatever. Okay, I'm pretty sure there's going to be one more batch here. And then I'll want a day to go back and just do some old puzzles. Maybe we'll even have a vote to pick which ones I should redo now that I've unlocked all these tools and things. But, yeah. Very soon I'll have completely run out of game unless I want to go into the custom puzzles. Oh, I have a feeling those would make my head explode. Let's take a peek at the space buoy, eh? I figured you'd demand paint. Of course you would. What is this? Ugh. Okay. Well, it doesn't look so bad. Alright. You give me solid blocks. I have to blow the top off. But I have to keep 2 of them. So, laser. Let's see, laser. Or just a grinder it passes by. Either way, so long as I leave a 2. Okay. Oh, no, it's not that easy. No, I have to leave 2 blocks. Okay. I see. So laser. Maybe just a grinder in the middle, and then a trio of lasers just go psh. Then I'd have to weld those 2 together and stick the hat on it. And once it's got its hat, the painting should be relatively easy, honestly, compared to the shit they had me paint at the start of today. So it's just the same deal with, you know, these things being pushed out. So those will get pushed. Pass. Yeah, I could go so far as I could have the white get painted, then I could flip it around and paint it a second time using the same thing, using a counter. And then it's like, okay, pass to the next one, same deal. And by the time it lands here, its hat will be ready and can just be slapped on. It actually looks really easy. But it's the ones that look really easy that tend to give me the most heartache. So, we'll have to see. I don't trust it. It looks too simple. It looks much too simple. You know? Maybe it's one of those times where they give you an easy one to relax before they... What do you think a resistance shuttle is? Ah, I must look. Big. Big things tend to be the worst. Let's see, lasers. I was always wondering when I'd start having to take things that I make and attach them like my own blocks. So I have to pop my own lasers onto it, huh? I can set up a whole bunch of those. Oh, you're gonna give me the lasers. Or you could do that, I guess. It's fine. Wait a minute, they only give one laser. Ah, you do have to add your own lasers to the mix. Easy enough. I always expected them to do that, and they never did until now. Does the Resistance need shuttles? I don't think the Resistance really needs shuttles. I think we're fine. Why don't I start building a robotic army instead? Where are the nozzles? Okay, that's the nozzles. You'd have to weld them on. They could be set up in a couple of piles on a pair of blocks, welded. Then these would have to go snap on 1, 2, 3, 4. Then one in the middle. I don't know how all this is gonna go together. My mental model falls apart after so many pieces. Like, I can only keep track of so many steps in my head. That looks like the ultimate pain in the ass, though. So, what looks like an easy one and what looks like a pain in the ass one. Well, next week we'll find out. I've seen ones that looked like they'd be really hard and turned out really easy in the past, and I've seen ones that looked really easy and turned out really hard, as I mentioned, so no telling. But until then, until next time and every time, this is Hadriex signing off.